Hey guys, it's Tuesday afternoon. Excuse me. Yeah, we're back out here at the range again. And like I mentioned yesterday in the video, I think I need to change fuel filters on the D6. Get kind of doggy yesterday, and so I want to change those. I've only had this machine about a year, and prior to me buying it, it's set inside of a barn, a pole barn, for many years, 6, 7, 8 years. And I'm hoping that maybe it, some stuff's come loose, because I went through and I changed all the fluids and all the filters in the whole machine, with the exception of the antifreeze, and the antifreeze looked brand new. But anyway, I changed transmission, the hydraulics, everything, and all new filters. And I've not changed the fuel filters since last summer, because I just haven't put, several hours on it, but just not enough to go through and do that change yet. So fingers crossed, I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. Don't know that I'll be able to do anything out here today. We got rain last night and this morning, and water standing everywhere again. So I may just change these filters out, fire her up, and see if it's if it helped any. All right. All right, I forgot my impact, so we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. See if I can set these up and knock them off. Probably. Oh. Okay, this one being the year that it is, we have a spin-on filter right there, and then we have a canister style filter there. In actuality, that is just a screen, is what it is, designed to catch all the bigger chunks, so to speak. So those screens are washable, but I just went ahead and bought another one, and I'll keep some extras. But anyway, we're going to try to get that dude off. There's a nut on top that holds that canister on. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, right back here, there's a fuel shut off coming out of this tank right here. Well, I said that's the drain, sorry. How's that draining fuel out? Yeah, there it is, right up here. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't very smart, was it? I'll see if I can remember to turn that valve back on when I try to restart it. Alrighty, I have you on my head strap. So hopefully you don't get sick. That's all my moving around. What I'm going to do when I get this filter spun off is I'm going to I brought a hacksaw to cut it with, and I'm going to I know it's not the greatest thing, but I don't have my filter cutter with me, so didn't see any water or anything come out of there. This doesn't have a so maybe we can get by without having to do a bunch of cranking. I'm hoping. I may leave that gap just a second so it doesn't backfeed, which it shouldn't because I've got that valve off, but it sucked that filter dry. I don't even remember what size this is. Heck of a lot bigger than that. About that size there. And I bet you I can't get the ratchet on it because I don't remember what I done last time. I bet you I've got to use... No, by golly, I did get it. Being an absolute pain in my booty. Trying to keep that from wanting to drop down in a belly pan. If I can spin that. I'm hoping I don't have any fuel lines or anything that's trying to come apart. I hope. Come off there. Good grief. Alright, that's how it sets in there. Ooh. Kind of hard to see when it's actually pretty clean. And there is some crap in there, but there's some water in there. Not a lot, but there is some. I don't think I brought any more brake cleaner with me. That one's empty. Gosh, it's muddy out here. I mean, for all intents and purposes, that dude's spotless. But in case I've got a little algae growth in there, I'm going to go ahead and put that other one in there. Cracking injector lines, trying to get this thing, get the air out. Hopefully it's going. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. I'm sure this video is going to be amazing. The quality of Yep, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Now, and spin this filter up. Very lightly, just kind of snug. I don't want to dent the filter. Fuel's open back up. It'll be interesting to see when I cut that filter open what it looks like in there. That pre-filter, I guess you'd call it, the screen didn't have much of anything in it. And I'm just curious as to why she's getting doggy. And it just had that classic filter plug up going on, but I didn't see any chunks of fuel line. Oftentimes these old things will set, and that old fuel line, that old rubber neoprene fuel line will start deteriorating and start blocking the fuel flow, and sometimes will cause you fits. So I'm going to let that sit there for just a little bit and make sure that it gets siphoned back into the system, because like I said, I don't want to suck a bunch of air and have to start cracking injector lines. I think that primer pump bolts right here, I think, and I for the life of me don't understand why it doesn't have one on it. But I think it mounts right there. It could be a could be a lift pump, which I think right here looks like maybe a diaphragm style pump or something. That could be it. I mean, could be different things. Who knows? While that's sitting there, I'm gonna go over here and see if my hacksaw is sharp enough to cut that filter. I'll keep that around and use that as a spare. I'm gonna shut you off in 3 position here for just a second. Might be able to do it like this. Make a filter cutter to cut these filters with. When you use a hacksaw or a grinder, you're going to get some metal fragments in there. I'm not really looking for metal fragments, so it doesn't matter. What I'm looking for is dirt and algae. So believe me, having cut open several filters in my day, not all filters are made equal. Wish I had a vise on this thing. All my cat stuff, I run cat filters on. They're no higher than any of the others, and when you look at the insides of them, there is definitely a difference. Come on, get in there. I like Baldwin filters, I like Wix filters, but man, I can't get any traction on this. Oh, sorry about that. Come on, sit up here. You guys are gonna get seasick. nasty. Nasty. Again, I'm not looking for chunks. Not metal, rather. This is one of the things that you'll notice on cat filters that you won't notice on a lot of the other ones. And I'm not sponsored by Cat, and I'm not doing a filter review, but this has all of this webbing here, or this string that's wrapped around. And what that does is that keeps the pleats open. Oftentimes in a lot of the other filters you'll find that the pleats will close up. When those pleats close up, it's not as efficient. But like I said, all the cat filters have this spiral string around it, and keeps all the pleats open. Man, that dude is dirty. And that doesn't surprise me. That, like I said, this thing is set for so long. I'm gonna grab a utility knife real quick. I'm gonna cut some of these pleats open and see if I can look in there and see. Again, I don't have a vise. When you cut these, it's always good to stick them in a vise. That way you can squeeze them and really tell what's in your pleats. Let's see what I open that up at. Filters will tell you a lot about what's going on. If I can keep from cutting my finger off. Hoping I don't have algae, but I'm also hoping I don't have something else going on too. I'd much rather it be a nasty filter or algae than having a pump going or something. Holy crap. I think I have algae. Son of a gun. I think I have algae bad. The way it's looking, I think I'm having algae bad. Yep. Pull this glove off here so I can kind of get a feel of it. Okay, right here in these pleats, you got black and it's slimy. And it's kind of gritty. I don't think that's engine oil, I don't think. Because I'm not losing any oil. And I'm really not gaining any oil. It's not really gritty though. Oftentimes that algae will be gritty. Hopefully that's not engine oil. But I really didn't see any engine oil in any other. I made a mess there, didn't I? Well, it's either algae or it's engine oil, one or the other. Well, we may have to go fire that up and see what happens. Like I said, with this machine setting as long as it did, there's a high probability that it's algae. But the way my luck is, it'll be an issue in an injection pump or something. It's my luck. Anyway, let's go see if the old girl will fire up. See if we got any leaks. I better check the oil first. Jeez. I don't know, the oil's a little over full. I don't know if that's oil pressure. Pull it out then. And the bubbles normal. Yeah, it's normal, so I'm beginning to think that's probably algae. There's a buddy of mine that's a cat mechanic, and actually got a couple of them. I'll see if I can get to one of them and have them look at it and see if they think it's algae. I'm thinking it probably is. If that's the case, I'll end up by going through a bunch of filters. I've been down this road before, and it's always a joy. Hopefully she'll fire and we'll have to crack lines. good sign. So I'll let her sit there for a little bit. Step over here where we can be able to hear me. Well, no leaks, so I'm gonna say that's probably algae. So anyway, I treated the tank yesterday in anticipation that that's probably what it was. So it may have been in there for quite some time. It may have been in there since I had it, or since I bought it rather. So anyway, we'll just keep her treated and keep cleaning filters, and we'll go from there. I know this video wasn't much, but anyway, like and subscribe. I would much appreciate it. And as soon as this dries up out here, we'll get back out here and we'll get another video going. Try to get this range done. I know they're really wanting to use it, and I don't blame them. I think it's going to be awesome for the community, and it's going to be awesome for shooting sports, and it's going to be awesome for our Second Amendment right. So anyway, again, like and subscribe for me, and we'll get on out of here. And remember, for those of you that are in Southwest Missouri, or even those of you that are online, the guy that I'm doing this for has a gun shop and a True Value hardware store in Miller, Missouri, and it's hunts, hardwares, and guns. And anyway, look them up. If you need any guns or ammo, they got a lot. So come up or get a hold of them so they can send it to you. And anyway, they're good people. So we're gonna get out of here, and like I said, hopefully tomorrow maybe we'll be able to get back out here. There is chances of rain off and on most of the week, so I don't know exactly, you know, what we're gonna be able to do. We're sure gonna try. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, and we'll talk to you later. Ciao.